Evening, gang. Who wants to recap last session for inspiration?
So there was the festival. Um, Razik and Mulch tried to save or liberate some fish and killed them in the process, and afterwards ate them. Uh, Nobody got the reward for basically a ball toss because we all sucked at it.
Ring toss.
Ring toss, thank you. And then it turned into the Coliseum-esque one-on-one fights. And eventually it came to Mulch and Lady Fillory fighting. Lady Fillory, I don't know if I have the right word for this, but basically was like, "Congratulations, you're great." And did you get anything for that? I don't think you did.
Shield.
Shield, thank you.
+2 shield.
Yep. And then we went into a bunch of RP stuff where I tried to get everyone back to the house to talk to somebody, and Mulch made a new friend and would not let it go for the life of her. And I basically pushed a small child away who thought who I was the hero for. We went back and started to discuss some plans, to which Abe abruptly left because he thought I was leaving, which is not super far off.
It's not true.
At all.
I chased after him only to be caught by Mother. Some questions there.
When you call her mother like that when you're not in character, my fucking skin
God it's not just
crawls.
me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not fun.
It's
Okay, so an
fucking-
everyone thing.
It's fucking haunting, and it's directed at me, which is just,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just the pits, gang.
calling somebody else mother.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's very Mike Pence sounding.
Well,
There it is.
you ruined it. It was good
Oh,
until then.
he
Tom.
ruined
It was not good until then.
Yeah.
Not
It
at
was
all
all
good.
fine.
It was not good
It's
until
all
then.
fun and games. Somebody brings Cotton Hill into the discussion.
And then an awkward conversation with Abe later. Mulch finally divulged because she finally got that Pete doesn't understand subtext.
They.
Sorry, they don't understand. I mixed that up. Anyways, Pete doesn't understand subtext, and he attempted to. We left on. Oh no, sorry. God, was it Primrose and Pete had a very pointed discussion, and eventually Pete tried to find Abe, and he saved against his spell. So that's where we are.
And it's about the afternoon of that same day. There is not a lot left that you really can do today if you're all prepared to essentially get ready for a long rest, unless there's anything else that you need to take care of before then.
How late? Like, are we talking early evening, late evening?
Late afternoon.
Okay.
So there is still the proposed, feast, in theory, happening after sundown.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
You said something about a library here.
Oh,
You don't mean the one down in your house.
no, there is a separate library.
Could you show me where it is? Is that still an option?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't actually really close. It's a small town, so we can pretty much go where we need to. Does anybody else want to go?
I can ask. Perks will go back upstairs to the room because I'm assuming Pete was still down in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or
Does anyone
Hey,
else?
yeah. Anybody want to go to? Pete's going to show me where the library is. Is anybody? Primrose, Mulch, Razak?
No, thank you.
I don't really read much.
Yes, nor do I. I'll just be wandering around. What time is it again?
Late afternoon.
Late afternoon. I'll be enjoying the rest of the day outside.
well, then off we go.
Okay. You guys go to the library, which is... Where did I put it? It is just down the road, just a stone's throw from from Pete's home, and it is a small building that is clearly still a dedicated chapel of a sort, with the mark of a burning candle over the door. The interior is, however, as you would exactly expect a library to be, with just the subtle iconography of the dedicated god within the house. There's several shelves. There's quite a variety here, more so than in the Zinvin household. So what are you looking for?
I am going to continue my research on Ascension.
Okay.
And examples of ascended beings.
Okay.
The first-person perspective would be real great. I don't.
The priest here, a gentleman named Stanton, who is Pete would know, Abe's father, is happy to take you around and and show you what they have. However, there's if you're looking for a first person account, there is none that you can find here. But he is as helpful as he can be. Duck. He says you fucking would make him Abe's father. And I said, well, why not?
You don't have to stay here, Pete. If you have things to do, I might be a little while.
Oh, no, I wanted to see Stanton in general. He's the one who taught me almost everything I know. So, it'd be nice to say hi again.
He does smile when you do enter, and he says, afternoon, Patanus. Thought you'd be out at the festival for the day.
No, we, my friends and I, we retired early. How are you? How are things?
Well, fine. Quiet today, of course, but orderly as such.
This is my friend, Oryx. Please, treat him as if you would me. He's gonna be looking around for things. And when you're done, if we could chat a little bit after that.
Of course.
Are you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he takes you, Oryx, to help you find what you're looking for, and asks, what's your purpose in this particular search?
Well, without being too presumptuous, I'm trying to understand what might be happening to me.
And what do you think is happening to you?
I don't know what's going on, but a very good friend of mine who is a lot smarter than me gave me some research from the library in Waterdeep and thought this might be something that would help me understand what was happening. So I'm sort of expanding on that since I
He
still don't get it.
asks you for more details, and if you so choose, you can give them.
Yeah, you know, I walked into a warren of kobolds. I knew all of their names and where they were, even though I've never seen some of them before. Um, there are sometimes voices that I can hear offering me information that is not wrong so far. It's all very strange. And these, she'll just point at the wings. Um, those are new. My original ones didn't work, so it's all very strange.
Well, I don't know much comparatively about the godhood of most dragonkind. It's not necessarily required knowledge around here. Many folks can make good use of it, besides in an academic sense. So I don't know how much help I can be.
Oh, that's okay. This was mostly for self study. I think just to see what I might find. Uh, Pete Pete went on about the library here, so I thought it might be helpful to look.
Well,
Not went on like, you know, droned and annoyed, but like described very well. You get what I mean.
yes. Well, he himself has spent much time here, though I would not say that what he has learned is... He himself is, in a fashion, similarly blessed. I don't know that he learned anything about himself, per se, in his years here.
Wait, I thought Pete was born with his gifts.
He was, yes, but that birthright is still a blessing of fashion. Some holy divinity still offered their light to him. If yours are late appearing, I don't see that it could necessarily be terribly different than what Patanus has experienced, just at a different time. How old are, if you don't mind?
9.5, about.
He nods thoughtfully and pulls a finger or two through his beard, and he says, Patanus was young when he was manifesting powers. It may simply be, if there is some similarity between the two, that it might just be time for those powers to begin exhibiting.
I don't know if it's the same, since I doubt. Well, I don't know. I'll see what I can find. I think mine has more to do with the She looks kind of sick as she says the word faith that others have put in me. It's many of the voices I hear, I know the person, but not all of them.
And this is...
I think Pete wanted to talk to you, by the way. I just, remind you, that's all.
Yes. Yes. He pulls a couple of books from the shelves and hands them to you and says, I don't know how helpful these will be. If anyone knows anything about being chosen as a champion of any sort, it would be Lady Zinvin. But I don't know if she would be... Certainly not of the same nature. Almost certainly.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
He comes back around the corner to find you, Pete.
Oh, hi. I just wanted to ask, how have things been in the short time that I've been gone? At least from your perspective.
Quieter. Here, anyway.
Yeah. It's just... the place seems different. I remember being really happy here, and now things... I don't know how to describe it.
Well, that's simple. You look different. When you spend time away from something, especially something you've known your whole life, and you gain the experience, the knowledge that other things the rest of the world has to offer, returning, you are given a different perspective. It frankly looks like your perspective might be about 5 inches higher than it was when you left.
Yeah. So let's see. From your perspective, do you believe that I'm the reason that nothing has come through yet to attack us?
He furrows his brow, and through some of his facial hair you can kind of see a little smile, and he says, "No, absolutely not. That was all your mother's doing."
What do you think is keeping everything at bay?
Perhaps the disinterest. We're a small community. They likely got exactly what they were coming for and have had no reason to return.
You know, since I've been back, I've been looking for an answer as to what I'm supposed to do. And I think you just gave it to me.
Oh, leave again?
Yeah.
Frankly, I don't think you should have come back.
Why? Why would I not come back?
Well, because it's harder to leave once you've come back. Or else the fond memories you have of this place are tainted.
Yeah.
Tell me honestly, do you look at your mother the same as you do now? Do you look at your mother now the same as you did before you left?
No. It didn't take long to realize or discover that her teachings didn't last very long in the real world. Meaning
Yes.
outside this place, of course.
Yes, and that has broken her. For her sake alone, you should have just stayed out. Granted, I am quite happy to see you again. He smiles. But you may have undone that poor woman for the rest of her years.
Why do you think she would have said that? That I'm keeping everything at bay if that's not true. Mother doesn't lie.
Your mother lies. That's why she hates lying.
She's never lied to me.
No, because she loves you. She loves these people too. She finds it more valuable to have their hearts intact, same as yours, than to be entirely honest. And, truth be told, we don't know for sure whether or not it is just her, or if it is you that is what is keeping everything as it is. We don't know anything about any of this, Patanus. That scar, hardly anything about the tree. Much about Fillory, you, your nature, or any of the shadow-touched in town. Answers don't come easily to a place where the library is 4 generations old, and travel is little and limited.
Last thing, do you know where Abe might be right now?
He was at the festival. He went this morning.
Do you know where he would have gone after?
Well, I'd assume he'd go to the, dinner, but, he didn't give me any... He didn't tell me anything.
Okay. Well, thank you for your insight, as always.
You should leave.
I plan on it.
And, I don't know, but... You should also tell your mother if you're leaving.
Yeah, I don't plan on making that same mistake twice.
No, the curfew was quite chafing.
Sorry, curfew?
There was a decided curfew after you left. Everyone's fear for where you could have gone, what would have happened if you were gone. There were some rules that were encouraged in your absence.
Do you mean encouraged or enforced?
Well, no one got hurt.
You know what? I just thought of another question that I have. Shadow touched. You brought them up. Since I've been gone, my powers have grown, certainly. But do you think there's something I could do for them?
I think that's something they want of you.
But am I capable of it?
Why would you think I would know that?
So you're the smartest person I know.
That doesn't mean anything. You're from Brookvale.
Well, it means something to me. Anyways, I'll get out of your hair. I have places to go and people I need to see.
Oh, what is, your friend you've brought? She seems disturbed. Something seems to be bothering her. She also seems to have some inclination to some aspect of draconic divinity. You wouldn't happen to know anything about them, would you?
I'm afraid to say not enough. I have not been where I was supposed to be when I was needed, and I missed a lot, unfortunately. It's an error that I've been trying to correct ever since. But I am sure or certain we'll find answers likely at another place since we don't have that kind of information here. Honestly, growing up, I thought we had the answers to everything, but I'm now saying that we don't.
There are enough answers here to keep people happy.
Will you be attending the dinner?
I was planning on it.
Okay. Great. See you then. He will smile and then head off
Okay.
to Oryx.
Is there anything else Oryx is doing?
No, I'm assuming that I'm not finding very much that is helpful to me, so
No. I think you can find more information on Io. But more that any divinity that is offered by them is channeled more through more directly draconic beings. You still have essentially the same information that you've grown up with, which is that the gods kobolds basically don't exist, and the manifestations of the closest kobolds achieve to divinity is sorcery, which you know because there were very, very rarely hatchlings who showed signs of minute sorceric powers, blood-borne magic. But you also know that always manifests super young. Like there was, yeah. So obviously this not likely it.
Oh, hey, Pete. Not a lot here, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
You,
sorry about that.
No. It's I'm gathering now how sort of rare of a topic I'm looking for. You get what you need. Talk to Stanton.
Yeah, I definitely got more than I expected. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long, Sarah? How long to the dinner?
Maybe a couple of hours. But I'm planning on fast forwarding if there's nothing else that needs to get done.
I have nothing.
Cool. The festival dinner is held out in the field, in the commons, lit by torches and braziers that spark in a rainbow of color. And this is one of the few instances where many of the Shadow Touched are able to, in a more safe environment, experiment a little with the small magics that they can channel, small like illusory effects and small fires and lights and other things, and it is as fine food as the village can muster, which is still, steps above most of your guys' usual fare. And it's not, I don't have anything like a scene necessarily planned here, but if there's anything that anyone wants to make a point of doing or saying at this time, let me know.
Is Lady Fillery here?
Yes.
At some point, once the feast is the feast portion anyway is dying down, Oryx will try to approach her.
There are a couple of guards who are nearby, and she herself is finally mostly out of her armor. She still maintains a breastplate. And as you approach, her eye swivels towards you, and then she turns to you and crouches somewhat so that she can be on your level. And she says, Hello.
You really don't have to do that, by the way.
I understand. If it is uncomfortable for you, I can get back up.
Oh no, I thought it might be uncomfortable for you. That's all.
No.
I can hear you fine down here.
No. Is there something I can help you with?
Not immediately, but I am hoping that perhaps in the morning we could have a discussion. Stanton at the library seemed to think you might be able to assist me with my research.
I suppose. Is there something wrong?
Oh no, it's your library is wonderful. It simply didn't have any of the accounts that I was looking for. That's all.
Oh, yes.
He seemed to think you might have some, I guess, more first-hand knowledge. But
If you wish.
can find you in the morning if that is okay.
I spend most of the evening awake. If you don't mind, we can speak later tonight at the house.
Sure. That'll work. I was sort of hoping to recuperate from today's events before that, but of course. Whatever works for you.
She nods. Anything else?
Not for me.
What's Razik up to?
Razik is chowing down and is going to retire early so that he can get his long rest in early so that he can get up early.
Okay. And what is Primrose doing?
Yeah. How long do we have before, like, the feast section? Because I'd also probably like to retire early. Unless I'm gonna miss it, then I'm gonna just probably, like, hang around outside,
Mhm.
watch people go by, maybe carouse a little bit, and yeah, enjoy the one time where revelry is not shunned, I guess. So I'll just be out
Right.
on the streets.
Okay. All right. And at the festival, you notice more of the Eldethian wine being served. Not necessarily. It's certainly not being forced to anybody, but you see quite a few people drinking.
I'll probably end up I'll probably end up abstaining. Probably end up just chugging some mayo in my own.
God. How
I love
tempting that
that you originally were trying to drink beer or like alcohol out of this jug, but when that was suddenly not like available, you switched to mayo of all things.
I was hungry.
mayo habit.
Fey creatures don't know the context of mayo. It's an interesting palate.
First taste mayo.
Oh my god, it's even more amazing if like it's one of those situations where what's normal for people from the material plane gets a satyr wasted.
Yeah, right.
Drunk on mayo.
That would be challenging.
Thinking of like the
That's another
components of
layer.
mayo makes it really bad, honestly.
I quit role-playing games.
mayo.
That bad, huh, guys? Bunch of mayo haters in here.
Look,
It-
there's only,
Bye.
Deal with the mayo. Drunk on mayo is particularly challenging as a sort
Yeah, no,
Stop.
you're right, Cody.
look, there's only one way to know. On Thursday, Vicaris is gonna eat mayo.
Oh my god. What's Mulch doing?
Fucking hanging around other people. I'm supposed to be keeping these guys safe and out of trouble.
Okay.
Wherever the biggest concentration of these losers is.
Then where's Pete?
I am looking around for Abe. Is he currently here?
Mm-mm.
Are there any of the shadow touched here?
Yes, many.
Awesome. I don't know where I was going with that. I think that was more just general curiosity. No, I assume like he is very popular at this thing, so he is just trying to I don't say save face, but he's just trying to be extremely friendly, and he's trying to be what they were to him before he left.
Okay. All right. Okay, that evening, as you all return to the house at various points, some earlier than others, when Fillory gets back to the house, she calls for you, Oryx, so that you two can have a conversation.
I will answer and leave the room.
All right. She takes you into this room here, a very quiet living room. And she doesn't really make herself comfortable. She in fact maintains she just stands the whole time. And asks, "So what is it, what can I help you with?"
Stanton seemed to think you might have an idea of what I was going through, and I will go through with Fillory many of the same, they're quoting, symptoms that I described earlier to Stanton.
She takes it in very quietly. She is hardly looking at you this time. Her head is somewhat lowered and she is quietly nodding and tapping one finger against the back of her other hand. And
Does
she
seem distracted or just listening intently?
seems
she's
intent.
thinking.
Yeah. And she says, The final battle against the Shadar Kai. I was overwhelmed with a spirit of tumultuous silence. I felt as if I died. And I was being cursed and irradiated all at once. And a spirit, a voice, told me to not fear the quiet, to not fear losing all that I had by taking away all that I truly cared about. I would be offered in return a strength to continue and ultimate victory. I may have been short-sighted, but I agreed to the opportunity to save my people. I heard the fleeting voice of my husband, And when I returned to my senses, still overwhelmed by dark elves, I was blinded by a light that came from within me, that stunned them, shook them, caused them to flee. So intense was a beacon. I did not intend to become, but was chosen for me. Perhaps because of where I was. I feel certain there was no way that it could have been because of my own decisions or any sort of personal perfection in any degree. If this is at all what it feels like for you, I don't know if it's anything beyond some greater being simply using a lightning rod by which to channel some specific action. But I'm not familiar with any creature, deity that could really offer such a blessing to you. Does that make sense?
It does, although I don't know that our situations, I don't know how similar they might be. You said something made you an offer. Nothing, there was no offer for me, just my name over and over. And then simply a choice for me to no one but myself to either return and continue my fight or to pass. It wasn't much of a choice. I would never abandon my friends like that. Couldn't ever.
Perhaps that is exactly what makes our circumstances exactly alike. Voices may be different, but I don't know that any divine would look at someone such as myself or you and believe that we would make a choice they would disagree with.
I wish I knew. I wish I had some idea what had taken an interest in me. Might, whatever it would be, risk the wrath of the Dragon Queen or all her agents. I'm a kobold. We can live 100 years, but most of us don't make it past 30. What?
I'm an elf. I have the opportunity to live thousands and thousands and thousands of years and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. So why this body? Why this age? Why this family? I have never spoken to Eldeth, the divine who blesses me with this power. But words are not necessary. She understands what it is that I need. And the world bends to accommodate what she wants through my hands. It has been through a tremendous grace that I have never had, or I've had so rarely, to use this power. But perhaps whatever it is that has chosen you has felt that they have waited quietly long enough. If the world is not accommodating to their will, they will find a tool to shape it. Mortals of any creed are those tools. You may be a kobold, but apparently that was important.
Can I ask you something else, not on this topic? How long have you commanded this garrison place? Or not even this place. How long have you been a commander?
52 years.
I find myself, I have become, probably never heard of them. I am the last, and I am the High Warlord of the Platinum Century. But I have never had to actually command. Since I became commander, I've been the only one. And I haven't really tried to fill the ranks at all. The idea of deciding and determining the fate of so many others is people years older than myself. But I'm finding in myself now with others wanting to join. I can't simply tell them no. I can't make that choice for them.
You wish to protect them, yes?
Of course.
I don't know what I would do if Patanus had ever asked if he could enlist. It would be... For years I dreaded it and feared it would be truly the worst day of my life. I have no reason to fear that now. But anyone who chooses to fight beside you, they are the blood that binds. You need them, and they need you. And if you do not accept their love, then they will hurt themselves and put themselves in danger to prove that they are worthy of your guidance, your direction. If you are a leader, it is because you are designed to be a leader. Leader by some force. I've always believed that I was chosen for the fact that anyone who falls under my command, I mourn so sincerely and deeply. They are, of course, my brothers and sisters. I could not imagine living without them. And that care, that devotion to those people, made every decision I ever made on their behalf important. There are many chieftains, warlords, captains, and the like who see only boots, swords, shields. They are not leaders. If people will follow you, if people wish to follow you, there is no force on earth that will stop them. I wouldn't say it's a compliment, but it is a responsibility.
You shouldn't worry about him, you know? He is braver than many people I know. That's a lie. I don't know many people, but he is among the bravest people I know.
Do you worry about him?
Oh. He healed a wound that existed in me since I was born. It's hatched. Very recently, you see, kobolds, we don't know our parent. We raise the hatchlings communally. We are all one tribe, one family. So when I left and heard things like mother and child, they didn't mean anything to me. But very recently, a very, very dear friend of mine and of Pete's and all of ours, really, she gave her life to further our mission to help all of us. And when we were victorious and returned, her mothers are two of the most impressive people I have ever met. Very powerful pair of women, and seeing their reaction, seeing everything they were willing to give up, everything that they were willing to do to return their child, that was when I understood. Ever since we met Pete in Waterdeep, he has told us of this place, and he has told us of you. I can only understand from the outside the way that you must feel seeing Pete and knowing that there will always be things out there which you cannot protect him from. And I know that there must be some part that feels like the child who you know is gone. I mean, he's very physically and visibly changed, so there must be some other changes, surely, right? But listening to him, I don't think you really ever have to worry. I think no matter where he goes and what he does, his greatest fear will always be disappointing you.
Ah. I see. Is, in my eyes, the greatest thing in this world. My only selfish act has only ever been to keep it. The day he dies, the end of me. But it is inevitable, as the setting sun.
I have learned in my admittedly only months of travel to your years that inevitable doesn't seem to have much meaning here. Once upon a time, I thought my death and journey to the Dragon Queen and Oblivion, that was inescapable. But now, I have died twice. And yet my soul is still here. Dragon Queen's not have her prize yet. Inevitable. Doesn't seem to. Well, it doesn't really seem inevitable. Maybe that's just. Maybe that's just foolishness for me. I don't know. Thank you, Lady Fillory. I have a lot to think about now. I'm sorry I've kept you up. I'm sorry things drifted in topic. I know that I am not offering much right now, but if you ever find yourself in need of the Centurions, we will come. Even if it's just me.
She nods and says, "Find your soldiers." They need you. And you can all long rest. And are awoken.
Sorry, real quick, before we do that, I was muted.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I would like to travel to where Abe lives.
Okay.
I assume it's not in the same house that I live.
It is not.
I assume it's nighttime too. I would wait for nightfall for this to occur.
Yeah.
But I would like to knock on the door to see if he answers.
All right. Stanton answers. And wonders what you're doing here.
Hi. I'm looking for Abe. I don't know if he's in right now.
No, I'd assume he's at the guardhouse.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. He'll immediately turn away. Looks like I'm off to the guardhouse then.
And he's not there either.
Hi. Do you know where Abe would be?
No one there has any clue.
I'd like to scry one more time.
Okay. Oh boy, he saves again.
I will throw the bowl on the ground and yell useless. I will walk away from it, and about 5 steps in, I'll immediately turn around and pick it back up.
He's worth 1,000 gold.
Yeah, no, more importantly, it's important to Razik.
Also it's not yours, correct?
Yeah. I will send to Abe.
Cool.
Abe, I'd really like to talk. I understand if you don't want to. I'll be in my room. And that's it.
No response.
Figured. Heading back home. Instead of going directly to my room, I am going to go to Lady Fellery's room, since you don't want me to call her mother as Doug.
I didn't say I don't want that. I'm just saying it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Sarah!
So you
Thank
want
you.
heebie-jeebies.
I was about to say, you've just activated.
That was
Doug
just a
Trap.
warning.
That's
No.
trigger word.
No, the thing is he also is not particularly fond of saying mother like that, so it's a two-edged sword.
It is
Mommy.
absolutely.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, nope, made that worse. Thank you.
You'd
Welcome
rather
back, Cody.
I am
We have
real
missed you up
human
until
person.
that point.
who has to live like this.
Yeah, you'd rather have Pence than Reagan. You didn't know that. But you would.
Look, this is her job. This is harassment.
Unfortunately, we are the HR
Wow.
department, so
I'm stunned that Doug is the one defending
No,
me in
that's
this
weird.
instance.
Fair enough.
Technically, I'm
Like,
defending both of us.
yeah, especially you want that dog.
I don't want this environment either.
I knew you could represent yourself in court, but I didn't know you could represent the defense.
All right, you can go talk to your mom.
And
I'll knock on the door because it'd be weird for me to walk in.
Oh, you didn't have to say that.
you don't have to say that.
not done that. You left it.
These are just a series of things that you didn't have to say.
I thought I'd just keep that going.
Okay, you are let in. Evening, Patanus.
Evening, Mother. And I'm going to walk in and close the door behind me. I have some questions. But before that, I think it would be important to ensure that there are no secrets between us. So if I may request, I need you to cast a truth spell. And as always, I will succumb to it. And I ask that you do as well. And I trust that you will.
You made me fucking gag, Doug. Oh my god. Very well. The eye lights in a familiar beat of a brilliant white, and you feel, you feel the compulsion. You can either resist or not.
I will not resist. And there's no way for me to know, but I will trust that she doesn't either. First, as you know, I haven't been completely honest with you since I've returned. And I want to apologize for that. And since I'm saying it now, you know I earnestly mean it. My first question is, what am I to you?
The fragments of my spirit that were shattered when your father died. The promise that there is reward for those who give up everything for the people they love. My son, my only family, and something to be. feared. A power that I have no control over and can only pray that this lightning bolt does not strike and cause harm.
What am I to this town?
Light. A healer. And that same promise that we did not lose everything for nothing.
What is this town without me?
I don't know.
Then what is my purpose here?
I don't know.
The Shatterkai haven't returned since I've left. That means one of two things to me. That means either you were wrong, or you lied. Which is it?
I was wrong. The gods don't speak to me. They act through me. I can't choose. I can't choose what it is they want from me. I merely pray that what I believe they want is what they want. And hope I'm not smitten for guessing incorrectly. You say you spoke. You say you spoke to Lyra in another plane. You are far more in touch with the divine than I will ever be in my mortal life, Patanus.
Before I say
It's
that,
given you so much wisdom. You should perhaps ask them, rather than me, what your purpose to this place and to the world is.
before I say what I need to say next, I need you to understand something. The threat to Brookvale doesn't end with the Shatterkai. There are many more threats out there, and they won't think twice before burning our village to the ground. I have to stop them before that happens. This is what I need to do to protect the village. So in essence, I'm telling you that I'm leaving. I'm not asking permission, I am simply notifying you. I will return, and more importantly, I will stay in contact this time, but that doesn't change the fact that I am leaving. I won't be staying here for the foreseeable future. I don't know how you'll feel about that, but I know how I'll feel if I stay here and leave them behind. I'm sorry.
What have you been hiding from me?
What do you mean?
Answer the question, Patanus. What have you been hiding from me?
Multiple things. And he will raise up his sleeves to show off his tattoos. I got these in order to become more powerful and protect people. He'll lower his sleeves back down. And I think you know that's not the worst of it. I died. I was killed by an illithid. And I was sent to Elysium, where I was subsequently sent back by the life of another. And I didn't want to tell you, because I knew it would be harder for you to let me leave again. But after dying, I knew that I had to see you in the event that it happened again. I'm sorry for hiding that from you.
Leave.
Without saying anything, he'll turn away and walk out.
Long rest. The morning, there is a knock at the door of the guest room and also Pete's room. As you are requested down at the jailhouse, which happens to also be the guardhouse, and you are told by the guards who has sent this message to you that Lady Fillory has been informed of someone who required your attention.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Y'all have to go to the jailhouse. You've been asked to come and meet somebody down there.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Tried to get this done much earlier, but
Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh?
Whoops.
nah, Ted just had to make me cry. It's fine.
Yeah, that was rough.
You all go to the jailhouse. It is a building. It is the basement of the barracks that are very well used, but the jails themselves are not. They are sealed brick rooms, and you hear some whisperings from some of the guards. Just sighs of relief as you've all returned. Fillory is there, fully dressed and armored, and waiting at one of the doors, and she says, simply addressing all of you, a gentleman came to the borders of town last night. He says he knows some of you. Perhaps you might be able to help us out a little. And she opens the slot in the door so that you can peer into the room. And Cody, what do they see in there?
I think it's almost like as the slot opens, like some smoke pours out of the slot and into the rest of the room.
Great.
And like after the initial, like some of it disperses by like going through the door, they peer in and see he's probably about 5'9" or 5'10". He is very clearly a tiefling, although I don't know how many of them have ever actually seen a tiefling with full skin. He does have a tail and the requisite horns. He's currently like lying kind of instead of lying on like the bench that's been provided, he seems just be lying like in the center of the floor on his back with a steady stream of smoke coming out of the pipe in his mouth. He is wearing a pretty like wild and ostentatious dress in the sense that he doesn't seem to have shoes on currently. Although you see boots like set over in the corner. He has like raggedy leather pants, but is wearing a very extravagant looking, like we would know, I guess, somewhere between a gown and a robe that you could see what looks like kind of smoke in various colors, like swirling along it. And I guess, yeah, you could show the picture. I could drag it onto it if you want to actually see. That'd be help. We did drag it onto here, Sarah.
Oh, I clicked show. Everyone should see now.
Saw them?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
I
don't
didn't
see
see
it
it
now.
myself, so that's what I was
There it
asking.
is. Wow.
Yeah. Currently, his eyes are closed. Still smoke just billowing up. You hear like a very soft, like.
You are shaken as Fillory raps her knuckles very loudly on the steel door.
Okay. Well, I already sort of pointed out that you didn't need to be this dramatic. This is all very dramatic.
Primrose is howling. As soon as the slot opened and smoke was billowing out, she just started giggling, then turned into a chuckle when she saw Fillory storm over to the door. Now she's just howling.
Okay, so you're out there then. That's good. Good to hear. Yeah.
Oh, no, it couldn't be me. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, really funny jokes. Very funny.
Oh, goodness. What did you do this time?
I arrived.
Oh, goodness. I forgot. It's one of these towns.
The fact that you're not in one of these tells me that you haven't been able to drink.
How did you know?
I think
Perceptive.
you hear like kind of a choking cough, like. Okay, so can I come out now, or?
So you do know him?
Oh, live? Yes.
And you'll vouch for him?
How you mean vouch?
Patanus?
I have never seen this person in my life.
Okay, Rose, it's essentially criminal liability. If I do a crime, then
I do promise to watch
Then-
over him.
She, without her eye moving from you, Pete, puts a key into the lock and then opens the door, and smoke just pours into the hallway.
okay, I do apologize for that to the extent that I have been left in here for some time.
What brought you to Brookvale?
Blythe glances over at Rose and just glares. So you found them?
Yes. I was
Told-
asking.
Told them nothing.
I told them that you were looking for them and that you were in. Let me try one more time. In an artistic rat that they could drag you out of.
Is the core of the... Okay, from your mouth, it sounds a lot, worse.
No, that's just insensitive.
Blythe is gonna glance down to, Org, say, okay, so, hold on. Now that I actually see you, I'm trying to square that up with the Metal Man's exposition. Oryx then, Razik.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on with you. Points at Molt. And okay, are you? I think his grasp on biology was a little off. Are you the you were the boy prophet, correct? The boy preacher, not
No.
the boy.
Yeah, boy preacher. When he first met me, I was younger. Probably the best way to describe that.
Specifically, you're the Dawnbringer, as in G.
Yes.
Okay. Tanis, then, is that given name or?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Sorry, that was impolite.
Hi, excuse me.
This entire conversation has been very impolite.
Excuse me. You
Yes,
have an
hello.
awful lot of questions. You have an awful lot of questions for someone I don't know.
Also, someone that's in a prison cell.
Fair. I suppose you want to ask me questions then.
Yeah, you can
Well-
start with who you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Yeah, that's a wonderful place to start.
As you put it, what's your whole thing?
So whole thing meaning aptitudes or sort of career.
That wasn't a question of confusion.
right.
What is
Okay.
your whole thing?
Can
Right.
we start with your name?
Yes, my name is Blythe.
Why are you here?
Really, it was mostly to find not you specifically, but you sort of the group. You don't really
Why?
have a group name, so it's kind of hard to.
I hear they're called Bannerets Precocious Found.
Goodness, did no one listen to me? I said I had a friend that was looking for you all.
You
And
are
my name was Blythe.
I mean, I've been referring to you as the Misfits, or like Misfit Brigade, because you're kind of military-minded. Is that off base or?
Yeah.
Well, Primrose was saying you have a rut that needs to be filled in.
Yes, in a manner of speaking. I am
Okay,
also.
well, I'm very good at moving earth, so just point me to the rut and I will fill it in, and our business will be done.
Sorry,
I love
that
it. Can I play in it while we do it, while we work?
Yeah, sure thing, Mulch.
Yeah.
Hell
Where's
yeah.
this rut now?
Yeah, I'm understanding slightly. You are sort of a literal type of person, yes.
Yes.
I am. In profession, I am an entertainer, although I prefer artist. And I have reached
Start.
limits of my current creativity. At such times in the past, I go and find new things to observe, watch, interact with. You see he glances meaningfully over at Rose.
What did you talk to Violence, and what was the manner of this conversation?
Valor.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was generally Violence. Valor, query,
Valor. Violence is the
Violence.
frame.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
He goes by many names.
Yeah, the question is, yeah, you're right. The question is still a good one.
Uh,
How did you get here?
okay, so I have been looking for you, but as it turns out, you don't travel very linearly, shall we say. Accounts of you show up all over the fucking place. Most of the time corresponding to what could be charitably called incidents. I do want to ask about the bombing of the nobleman's house in Waterdeep and how that sort of it's right. Okay, so the source I have mostly is just random people who have seen you or interacted with you. As it turns out, you're not the quietest group of people. I don't know if that's news to you. I suppose mostly it's Oryx, Razik, and the Dawnbringer.
Wait, what are people saying?
Well, mostly they just don't really know what to make of you, and that enough exists about each of you to have sort of permeated the beginnings of Bard's Tales and stuff, but like I said, you move around a lot and you get a lot done in a very short amount of time. So my now primary source for everything I currently know is the metal individual who is informative but speaks mostly in exposition. So it's a little hard to know how much of it is factual.
I'm sorry if I missed this. What do you want from us?
Well,
yes,
first I
very
wanted.
good question.
Yes. Are you? Should I? Is bowing preferred?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather you didn't.
Fair enough. It's good. It's often polite to just sort of ask ahead of time, and right. Well,
It's appreciated. Please answer the question.
first wanted to speak with you or each of you, and hear more about the actual story of whatever this is, and then maybe follow you. Although that kind of depends on whether you could show me something I haven't seen before.
You're looking for inspiration?
In fact, yes. Something you should know about. Dawnbringer.
Why me?
Okay, to be fair, that was wasn't a specific sect of Lathanderites, but I figured you would know, like, Morning Lord, Lord of Creativity, the whole kind of...
Right. Sorry. No,
Yeah.
I'm less of a channel through that. I'm kind of more on the light side than the creative side.
Yeah, that, I mean, most are. And you're not an Awakened, correct? You are a Dawnbringer?
That's what they call me.
Okay. Just... Sorry, old habit.
Fine. Razik,
Yes.
can you do me a favor and just watch him? I have something else I need to do real quick.
I step up so that my nose is right in his face.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, well, hello. I will
Hello.
be on my best behavior. Hands above board. I know how these sort of settlements kind of run.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about the settlement.
Yes. You are the group protector. That's what Valor called you.
I do what I can.
Okay, then you can watch me closely, and
Okay.
if I do anything, I guess, untoward, we can... What do adventurers
I
have
will let you
magical
know.
duels? Is that an adventurer thing? Magical sort of fights?
No, Blythe, I think they just talk.
Okay, thank God. Look, it's hard to know. Most of what they seem to do is violence to one degree or another. I kind of suspect I would have to like duel or something. You didn't have to duel, right,
Believe me,
Rose?
there will be no fight.
I'm not really a fighting type anyway, to be fair, so that works for me. Would you prefer I looked different while I'm in your town? I can look different for quite a while. I just found it is best to be above board with these sort of like gestures down to his appearance.
I appreciate your honesty. I do not think the people would be put at ease to know that they are being tricked.
Fair enough. I figured I'd offer. I can look like a human if you need me to. I get it.
Pete, where are you going?
Funny enough, as soon as I kind of get away from everyone so I can cast a spell, I'm gonna find that motherfucker.
Oh my god. Holy shit. You're going
Yeah, this
crazy
is
ex-girlfriend on this one. Holy
Wow.
shit.
100%.
What do
You're
you
only
mean
making-
one of us had to?
You're only making it worse, Doug.
Who said one of us had to?
Everyone knows when a boy gets catty, you stop responding to his texts. And stop sending him texts every fucking day, Doug.
Yeah.
Blowing up his
Jeez.
phone.
This is the fantasy equivalent of like not only triple texting but then messaging them on a second like social media outlet,
Mhm.
like DMing them on Instagram or Twitter or some shit.
It's
After
weirder
the
and
fact.
worse. It's weirder and worse. because
It's
not.
weirder
It's
and
weirder,
worse.
but it's weirder and
Because
worse
it's not-
because it's actually more like tracking his IP address.
Yes, no,
Okay.
you're right.
It's even worse than that because you're tracking his IP address and then trying to spy on him through his fucking webcam.
Hey guys. All right, this is Pete's first love. Go ahead and I didn't ask for your judgment. I asked where he's at. Okay.
Okay.
When you ask where he's at, you did in fact
Exactly.
ask for judgment.
If Pete didn't know what he was doing was wrong, he wouldn't sneak away to keep doing it. All right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Hey. It could have been worse. Could have located him and cast invisibility.
You're acting like that's not what you're about to do.
I'm
Yeah,
not about to do that. I've
potentially-
not prepared invisibility, so write that down. Change your profile.
He's in the forest.
Oh, son of a bitch. I don't want to go there.
Oh no, is that too creepy for you, Doug? Following someone into the forest
Yeah.
is too creepy for you?
Honestly, this is worse because it's not that it's creepy, it's that it's work.
Oh, it's the worst
Because that's
reason.
Wow.
I'm saying that, not Pete. Literally, all I
You know
have to do is say, Pete will find him, but already that's too much work.
You know what the funny part of this is? Is that you have a ranger in your party now, and I can cast that spell for free once a day.
That
do
would
not
require
wanna-
you to confide in that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Which, despite the fact that Doug has insisted that Pete be an open book, he has insisted on keeping many, many, many
So many secrets.
He can't help it. He can't help
What's
it.
what?
This,
Is it a
It's Doug's
secret if
nature.
you're in denial?
Yeah.
it's. Yeah, no, I think that's what's Pete's secret
Yeah.
sauce of not
Okay.
lying
Denial.
is just
Open
being in
and honest
denial.
doesn't mean like
Willful.
word vomit of every thought that I have.
How about a single thought?
What?
Like a single thought!
I have done nothing but talk about this place. Alright.
I'll remind you of
Everything
last
terrible
week.
about it has been in Doug's mind, not Pete's mind.
I'll remind you of last week when we had several conversations that were basically like, "Hey, Doug and Pete, how are you feeling?" And he was like, "I don't know."
Oh yeah, Pete doesn't know. I felt great.
All
There's a
right.
lot. His world shattered. Okay, he needs time to process. And also, Doug is trying to get Pete out of this town.
Okay, he's in the forest. What are you doing?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna follow him, but now that everyone said that it's creepy, I don't know if I want to.
I mean, do you want us to be your fucking super ego? What is this? What does your id say to do?
Maybe.
Go chase a boy through the forest? This is
Yeah,
what a
you know
super
what?
ego's
No,
for.
we're going full rom-com finale here, and I'm gonna chase after him.
Doug,
Does anyone have a speaker I can borrow?
Doug,
Like particle
Doug,
board
you know that
time.
if you critically assess,
Pete with the boombox.
you know if you critically assess any of those films, they're really creepy, right?
Yeah, no, it's not great. Here we
Like
go. Moving.
you've seen
Yeah.
Love Actually, right,
You've
Doug?
seen Love Actually.
You've seen
trope
Love
for a trope.
Actually.
Did we
Trope
not
for a
just
trope for a reason.
did we not just establish that Doug and Pete's secret sauce is denial?
No, I get it.
Denial.
I get it, June. I get it. But also, I want to make him live in what he's doing.
So we're just gonna attack me all night. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
What do you
attacked
think this
me.
entire thing was supposed to be, Doug?
No, Doug, I didn't attack anybody. I put up my quills in self-defense, and you fucking chomped down on me anyway.
Oh my god.
I know nobody here really watches Drag Race, but I feel very Laganja Estranja and Untucked and just very attacked. Let me see if I can find a GIF in Discord.
You run into the woods. You are so focused on the spell and what you are doing that you don't notice that the sky is dark above you the further you go. You know the path you are on. It is heading directly towards the Eldethian tree.
In your eyes.
Elton John starts softly playing.
Okay.
You do not notice that the guards have been dismissed. You do not notice how quiet it is. You do see a body that is sitting near the tree with discarded fruit all around it. You see the tree glowing bright before unmaking itself. It twists backwards and splits open as the earth around it begins to unfurl. We're going to take 15. Okay. Pete,
Oh God.
in the grove, as the earth bends and splits, teeth of the earth shoot into the air. You are immediately reminded of when Faye created a forge in the valley. And as the tree unbraids itself, out pours creatures. They are wrong to look at. They have no hands and no feet. Their body looks as if they are lumps of clay that have been half pressed by small hands and then left abandoned. They have amongst them figures that look elven, but are shorn of their hair, have wide black eyes, not unlike the shadow-touched of your city. And next to Abe, and amongst the piles of uneaten fruit, there is a figure who is hard to look at. You blink at her one moment, and she seems quite tall and thin, and the next she seems a little broad and short, always wiry, and very familiar. Her arms are decorated with the brilliant geometric black tattoos that you remember on Zira. And in her stature, she looks at you from under her broad hat and says, "Oh, hi, Pete." And she puts a hand on Abe's shoulder. He does not move. He hardly blinks. He looks sick and dazed. And with a sudden yank, he is thrown behind her into the swallowing blackness of where the tree once stood. So give me just 1 second here. Put you on this map.
Oh, Jesus.
Could you roll initiative?
Absolutely. I cannot see my token. Is my token on? There it is.
Distantly, everyone else.
Oh.
Everyone else is still with Fillory in the jail cell. And she suddenly nearly drops to her knees. Her hand reaches out for a wall as she puts a hand to her chest, and her blind eye suddenly starts to move as if it could see. And she sprints out the door. And you hear shouting above you in the barracks. I need everyone else to roll initiative, too.
Yeah. Great.
We should go.
We're gonna follow her, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, okay.
Should we like put tokens in a corner or something?
I've got you, actually. I forgot they were on the other layer. There. Right.
Full disclosure, did not know this was happening.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna move some of you so I can move turns.
You go to Professor level one time.
after given about 3 other opportunities to do so.
I was playing him dumb,
Ah.
Sarah. That's literally his character arc.
And this is the consequences.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I'll
This
die
is
on
the
that
end.
hill, and that might actually be accurate.
Okay. Pete is up first.
Holy shit! I beat everybody. All right. Let's do. So he is just gonna say, Zira, bring him back. You only get one warning. And with that, he is going to lean back as if he's about to throw his shield, and a big circle goes around him. And it looks like as if he throws his shield, but really just like an image of it goes around, and it's gonna bounce around this circle, Captain America style. And that will be today's Spirit Guardians. And then, obviously, I'm using, what's it called? My distance spell. Distance spell? Yeah. And then I will. No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. And I accidentally cast it 3rd level, but I wanted to cast it higher. Sorry. I'm gonna go for 5th.
Okay. No can do, Pete. There's, someone who has a little bit more interest in him than apparently you do. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, she is in my circle though, so she has to make a wisdom save.
Yep, I'm working on it.
And it's that at 5th level. 2 con save. Ooh, 15.
Okay. Oh, that's not. Where'd she go? Okay. You feel as her hands reach out, one hand still grasping the pact, the rod of the Pact Keeper. Black shadows stretch from her feet and twirl everywhere, fading upwards into a soft mist that begins to cloud your vision. And you are going to take 12 psychic damage. As she then steps back behind her guards.
I would like to use an inspiration point to reroll that con save or concentration check.
Uh-huh. Oh wait,
much
a
damage
10
was it?
10 saves. 10 saves.
Oh, does it? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought 10 failed. My bad.
The lumpy, awful-looking creatures begin lumbering towards you, walking as if they are racked with pain. As they get closer, you see that their eyes are pouring tears of black ichor. And they step in here and are going to take damage, are going to dash to you. Alright, and there's the damage. Let's go to... And all of them are whacked. by the shield. And
Did you want me to reroll, or are you just sticking with that damage?
I'll just stick with it. It's a good amount of damage.
Yeah,
And
I like it.
it's still like close enough that I can read it. Okay. And last one. The Shadarkai move to defend Zira. Dodging, and the one who was within range wisdom saves. Pete.
I don't know how smart he is right now. He's pretty angry. Yeah, no, he's not that dumb. All right, I am going to disengage and head back, but I want to keep them within eyesight so he wouldn't leave so that he couldn't see them. So, however, obviously I have the 30 feet of movement. If at any point that takes me out of eyesight, then he would stop at that moment.
Okay.
And then he'll call for help.
Okay. So here's how that's going to end up working. They are now going to get some time to prepare for when you get back. But everyone else will be able to come in on this next round, as far as active play goes. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just move up pieces. Pete, as you are running down the road and screaming, you eventually hear a cry back. You hear your mother calling for you as well. And you hardly look to see her, but you hear her coming, and almost before you know it, you feel her beside you. And she is then running past you. Shortly after is everybody else. Anyone have anything they say?
Blythe is panting, like coughing. Okay, what's the situation? Is that adventures?
You know, I was in a play once.
Yeah. Okay. Was it a good one?
Well, I enjoyed it very much.
Okay, that's great.
Come on. You're falling behind. Keep up.
I just running. I don't. Okay, what am I needed for here?
Don't die, please.
Blythe, come on. It is probably important. Look, the sky's graying. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It'll make a good story. Come on. Hey, and I'm glad you're here.
Hey, I'm gonna pick up ahead of the pack so Pete's mom doesn't die.
Yeah, great.
Right. I'm gonna start sprinting 3 times a turn.
Okay.
To go catch up.
When you get there, the tree has withered, and standing over its corpse is a gigantic creature. It looks almost as if a satyr has been stretched to be 20 feet tall, and its blood replaced with shadow. It has nothing for its face but a yawning, crying mouth. And the air around it sucks at your very soul. It gets to go first.
Do I recognize this thing?
Make me a
Yeah, right?
Arcana check.
Okay. I mean, my nature and Arcana are the same thing.
Okay.
Oop, nope, no I don't. It just looks bad.
Can I also make that check?
Sure.
Oh, not an advantage, so it's a 10.
Yeah.
Way to waste a nat 20.
You've seen paintings of this in books before, Pete. And you know it is probably gonna kill you. On its turn, it will target Fillory. And a long pointed claw with bones jutting from its fingers and its joints will send a beam of negative energy shooting towards her. And she holds her ground. She is not afraid of this thing. Pete, it's your turn.
Alright. Right now, seeing that I have reinforcements, I'm gonna move in. Let's see how far I can go. Boom, right there. And with that, guiding it.
Okay.
Sorry, the big creature. You know what? Nah. No. Fuck that.
24.
0.
Will hit her.
Yeah, we're gonna do first. I don't have that many spell slots. 18 damage.
Okay.
God, that was a good hit.
On her turn, we'll on her turn, she rests the rod into the crook of her shoulder, and out from its end fires a bolt of black lightning at you, Pete. I need you, I need Fillory, and I need Mulch to all make dexterity saving throws.
That's technically a 17.
What makes it a 17?
The shield master. When
Gotcha.
I'm targeted. Yeah.
Okay. Then the two of you save. And make sure I got this right. Yeah, the both of you will take 21 points of lightning damage. These creatures on their turn make their wisdom save. Spirit Guardians. And will fail. Can you roll me that damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they retreat. No, actually, no. They will not. They're gonna move 1, 2, 6, dashing 1, 2, 6. Okay. Then it is.
Keep in mind that that area is difficult terrain.
Yep, that's why they dashed.
Right.
Yep. And this one continues to take dodge action. Will actually. Actually, no. So this one is just going to, already in the range, teleport into. Dissolve into a black mist that reappears in front of you, Pete, and pulls from the shadows a black chain of spikes and attacks you with a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 8 piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
24.
All right. You are whipped by this and feel it grasping around your shoulders, but you duck backwards and pull from it, and you are not grappled. This one's dodging. And Oryx, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I will 5, 10, 15 giant might. For a bonus action. I can't. I'm trying to end up here, but I can't grow my token.
Try again.
I can't grow my token.
Oh, grow your... Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm using giant might. Sorry.
Sorry, yes, sorry, my bad. I forgot I have to do that. It's been a minute since we've used it.
Yeah. As she is shouting, or as she is running, I mean, she is pulling her weapons. I don't know how much I can see past that guy, so I don't know if I can see Zira, and so I will just randomly click icons that are attached to my token, because I will swing at this guy.
Okay.
Sunlight or no? No, we're in the...
It's dark now.
In case, we will kick in Pack Tactics. Thank you, Pete. Oh,
Here for
and I
you.
did not turn on Giant Might.
That hit?
17 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. A 27 for 18.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it. That's all of my movement. That is my attack, or my action, and my bonus action.
Okay.
Pete, what's going on? And that's it.
Am I allowed to respond?
Sure.
Okay. Zira's back. She took Abe.
Your mom is going to put a hand on you, Pete, and use force if she needs to, but she is going to remove you from the spot you are in right now.
Oh, that way.
Okay. She puts you back here and takes your spot and swings with her long sword. Oh my god, a critical hit. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Good thing I asked to make her a high-level paladin.
Let's see. 15, 28, 7. That first attack. Okay. All right. She in one attack after grabbing you and throwing you back, just cleaves this one guy right here in half. He is killed by her blade. And then it is Primrose's turn.
Great. Seeing a bunch of shadow creatures, I guess. She is going to get super fucking peeved and run over to this good friend and go ahead. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Silly me. No, that's fair. Sorry, I need to move back to where I started. She's going to take aim with Soul Splitter and go ahead and give that good friend a throw at the Shadar-kai that's in front of Pizmo.
That will hit.
Great. And it hits an enemy, within 5 feet of the target. So I can roll to hit, so that hits the Shadar-kai. Can I roll to hit on the thing next to him?
Yeah, which one?
The one that's not dead.
That one? Okay, yep.
Yeah. How many times can this go?
It bounces. It
Infinitely
bounces until it
it
has. Yep. Until it's
Great.
hit everything in the area.
Great. So then it will rush to the giant horned creature in the middle. Does that hit?
Will hit.
Oh, I hate the pause that you made. Then it's going to hop to the Shadar-kai. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Oh, sorry. It only hits one target once. It cannot hit. It cannot double hit.
No. This Shadar-kai back here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Yeah.
5 feet.
5 feet, not.
Oh,
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
feet. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Then that's where it ends.
found the
It will
limitations
end
of it.
on the thing, but then I guess that 32 is going to be my second attack to the Shadar-kai,
Okay, cool.
which is
roll
going
both
to
of
be.
those damages.
I'll roll the damage on that one, and then roll the damage on. Oh, I already rolled the damage. It's 12 slashing on the first hit.
You did, but you didn't roll it on the second hit.
Oh, I thought it was radiant. It was
It
just
deals-
the 1d.
it deals
oh,
1d6, yep.
Cool. 1d6 radiant damage. Cool. So
All right.
3. And then on the hit of the satyr friend.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So nice. Anyways, so the second attack will bounce to the same order. Big globby boy, 28 hits. There's its radiant damage. Holy shit. And then big
Nice.
satyr, 20? 20 doesn't hit, does it?
The big dude, it does.
Oh shit, nice. Cool. You had so much pause between the first one when it was a 30. God damn it. It doesn't like this thing. Shoot. Then it will return to my hand. I will run up here and go ahead and spend a key to do some very, very good flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
All right. That one ripped apart by the shield and the bouncing shield and everything else happening to it. It being slashed by the chakram. and then kicked in the stomach, that Shadar drops.
Cool. Then I will disengage back here.
Okay. Razak.
So I realize the Eldathian tree is all fucked up, but is it still considered a tree? Long story short, I'm considering casting Wrath of Nature, but if this is not a tree, that doesn't do a heck of a lot of good.
It would not be able to work that as a tree.
Okay.
It is, for all intents and purposes, dead.
And that's the only thing that would be considered a tree within that ring, correct?
It's 40 feet or 60 feet, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm looking at these stones, right? And I'm thinking outside of those, it's the only tree inside of those stones.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well. Let's try. Give me 1 second here. I just want to see what the. Okay. Oops. I will cast Wall of Fire. And just make it a circle with the fire on the inside. And with my bonus action, I will blow both of my wild shapes to turn into an air elemental.
That wall of fire should be 20-foot diameter, not 20-foot radius, I think. Right.
20 foot in diameter, that's correct. Let me kill that. No, that's the right. Oh yeah, that is the right one.
That looks more right.
Yeah. And $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60. I want to land right on 0.
Okay. Oh. Okay, can I get the damage for the wall of fire?
Sure.
And how tall is it?
10 feet tall, I believe.
20 feet high.
20 feet high.
Good.
So 1 foot thick. Despite being opaque, the wall is not solid, though.
Yes.
So if it figures out it can leave, it might just do that. Gonna hurt, though.
Maybe.
Never feels good going through a wall of fire. I don't care
Maybe.
who you are or what you do.
Unless you
Maybe.
have fire immunity.
Shut up, Ted.
Blythe, it's your turn.
Yeah. Bunch of shadow people. would I guess, know what Shadarkai are? I can roll a religion check if you want.
Yeah.
Let's see how much I know of them.
You know what Shadarkai are. You don't know
Yeah.
what this thing in the middle is, but you know what you are seeing is an opening to the Shadowfell, and these are fell beasts.
Okay. I'm gonna make an educated guess then Blythe is gonna do something wild. Blythe takes a big pull on the pipe, and as they do, a little bit of smoke starts to concentrate over their head. They are going to blow forward, and the ball is going to move to here. I guess it'd be here. And I'm going to upcast this as far as it needs to make the second little bit of it work, which is major image. Gonna just take that, go ahead and put it all the way up. And Blythe is gonna make this a big, enormous version of what he interprets as the... I gotta put it in the right chat. The vengeful aspect of Lathander. The ones when they start talking about Lathander doing some blood and thunder.
God, so cool.
An enormous fucking man made out of light, wielding the hammer, appears with a bunch of trumpet calls. And I guess I'll put it right here so it can occupy a space roughly the same as that big monster there. But yeah, there is a giant, I think it could be I guess it's 20 foot cube, so 20 foot tall. I guess. Fucking enormous. Of a Lathander, and as it's appearing, a bunch of bells and trumpets are being sounded.
You see that this causes the farthest from you, the Shadarkai, to shake, but the others seem unbothered.
Fair enough. Okay. And that is my turn for now. Yeah.
Okay. Mulch.
All right, great. Mulch is going to put their sword in their teeth and start running forward on all fours. And one of their spirits crawls into their amulet in the shape of a badger. I'm going to grab a burrow speed as an action and burrow diagonally 10 feet and then pop out here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action. The Mulch takes their sword out of their teeth and cuts the ground near them, and the plants begin to grow into their hair. And I'm going to activate Guardian of Nature. And that is it. That is my turn.
Okay.
The tree.
Yes. Okay. This fella. I need... Oh, no. Not yet. Okay. It is going to move out of the fire. And get to right here. I need the damage for that wall of fire, if you wouldn't mind. Well, on the saves. Let's go. Okay. And I need Pete and Oryx to make me Constitution saving throws. Does a 22 hit you, Oryx?
Yes.
Okay. So more of that mist launches out like whips towards the two of you and strikes at your chest. And you, Oryx, you're going to take 33 necrotic damage. And Pete, you are going to take 28 necrotic damage. And your hit point maximum is going to reduce by 28.
Sorry, I'm doing numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And your hit point maximum too.
Yeah, sorry, I'm working on
No
it.
worries.
Math is not my strong suit.
Uh-huh.
68, cool. There it is.
Inside the whirlwind, Zira reaches into her robes and drags out a familiar dagger and slashes it out into the mist around her. A 17 and a 14 to hit Razak. Adam, are you there?
The 17 hits and the 14 doesn't.
Okay. There is 14 magical piercing and 13 necrotic damage, and you have disadvantage on saving throws until the start of your next turn. Or of this creature's next turn, my apologies. Her next turn. She will extricate herself from your whole business. 1, 2, 2, 2. Done.
The area around me is difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's not going to affect. Oh, I'm sorry, Pete. And yeah, Pete, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, 25.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Nothing happens with that, and these
Sorry,
fellas.
I forgot to do con save for when I got hit by that big thing.
14. How much
That
damage
should-
did you take?
I took 28, so that should just do it.
Yep, that just barely does it. Okay.
You do still have the what is it called?
I don't
Mind
lose
Fusion.
concentration, right? Sorry, concentration.
I
Mind
need.
Sharpener. That's what.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good, but you do still have that on your robes.
I need Oryx to make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, and does a 20 hit you?
It does.
Okay. The weeping creature to your side. Its arms stretch out. There are no hands at the end of each arm, just a fine spear that is then whipped towards you and pierces into your skin. And I need another Wisdom saving throw.
Can't
Okay.
pass them all.
All right, you
Mhm.
take 19 piercing damage, and then, oh god, 20 psychic damage as you feel a rending of loneliness overcome you, as if you are fighting this fight alone, and you are sharing the agony of this creature whose fellows have just been slain. This one right here is just going to attack Mulch. I have an 18, a 19, and a 25 to hit.
25's gonna do it.
All right. The
Um, I will. Oryx will. I mean, I can still see Mulch, right?
No,
mm,
I'm behind an opaque wall of fire.
Oh, good point. Never mind.
all right. You
Well,
take
actually,
12.
that begs the question. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Did
Are
you?
you-
Yeah.
Yeah, are you behind A? Yeah, you are.
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage from the spiked chain the Shadarkai is wielding, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
I'm gonna burn an inspiration on that. I don't want to be grappled right now. 26.
Okay. All right. After it has sliced into you, it disappears into a puff of mist. And I'm so sorry. I also need Razik to make. Forgot a couple of dudes. I need Razik to make a wisdom saving throw.
I will burn inspiration on that.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So that guy's not actually. Okay. Okay. That sucks. Okay. You are going to take 6 points of psychic damage. And then Mulch, I've got 2 more attacks coming your way at a 25 and an 18.
Do they have movement for that? What would the
They are ranged attacks.
Dope, sweet. What was that? What was it? More than
25?
21 hits. Yeah.
Yep.
My AC is 21.
Okay. You take 16 piercing damage,
Jesus.
Yeah. and you are grappled and pulled close to this fella. And then take. I need a wisdom saving throw.
From me?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
A 17 save, so you'll take 8 points of psychic damage from that. And it is Oryx's turn.
All right. Oof. As a bonus action, I will run my spear along the haft of my. Run my thumb along the haft of my spear. There is a rune that has never been there before. It glows with a weird green energy, and then Oryx sort of. Her skin seems to kind of loosen, and I'm activating my new Hill Rune of the Hill Giant, for resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Okay.
Man, that I fucked up. And I will, as an action, I can't second wind as an action, so I will just attack Big Boy here.
Okay. Sorry, could you also make me a con save?
I can.
Mhm.
26.
Okay, that saves. All right. And then you can make your attack.
I should have attacked the guy that was next to Villery, but this is fine. This will be a straight roll. For a 29 to hit.
Uh-huh.
For 14 damage, and the second attack is only a 16.
That still hits.
Nice.
This thing, as you cut into it, is just mostly made of blackness, of shadow, of vacuum.
Coolness. I'm going to action surge.
All right.
And I think we're going to do that again. I don't really have this spell that'll help me here. I could mirror image, but I kind of don't know if that would even help at the moment. So we're just swinging. That'll miss, definitely. So I will burn a Tattoo of Combat Prowess charge, turn it into a hit.
Okay.
Worth it.
Crit 1 followed by a nat 20 feels good.
It does feel good. Got that balance in, so that's 30 from that hit.
Yes.
No, 32 from that hit. You can do math.
Mm-hmm.
Relatable.
And that's it. That's bonus action, action surge, and I am not going to move.
Okay. Fillory is going to continue commanding the incoming soldiers to attack the. There are more creatures around, and they are holding defenses in a broader sense. But she will continue trying to destroy this creature in front of her. And does so with incredible efficacy and with a beam of sunlight from her sword. And then it is Primrose's turn.
All right, Primrose is going to. Last person was the first. I guess she's good. Just going to. Yeah, just gonna throw Soul Splitter at the big boy.
Oh, sorry, could you make me a con save?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Oh, that doesn't look too good, no, does it? I don't like the long pause.
Up to you whether or not you keep it.
I don't have any way of making
okay.
it something else.
Then you take 16 necrotic damage as these black shadows from the giant creature seep into your skin. The 23 does hit, though.
Sorry, I'm, like, nowhere near it. Still?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is a big aura.
Holy shit. This is making me miss Zira, because I could have been absolutely nowhere near this.
Literally no one else misses her right now.
Uh-huh. No, I know.
Hey. Lies.
Okay,
So, does the 23 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Nobody within 5 feet of that. That needs dying, and then I'm going to throw it again.
Okay. Are you rolling damage? You didn't roll.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Yeah, okay.
There we go. Those are the 2, and then I'm going to... Can I get there? Yeah. I'm going to move into... Of course I can get there. What kind of question is that? Then I'm going to use 1 key for a stunning strike? Or sorry, that was my bad. One of those attacks should have been a stunning strike, correct?
Okay.
That's how you use that? You
Mhm.
use it to modify? Cool.
Okay.
Doesn't it have to be a melee attack?
Oh, does it have to be a melee attack?
I feel like it does.
I believe it's unarmed.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's
It's
definitely
not
not.
Huh? Okay.
Could just be a monk weapon.
I'm pretty sure it is a monk weapon, and I'm reading right now.
Yeah, there's so many things. I'm trying to find it.
Too much text.
There's so much text.
Probably not worth worrying.
Stunning
Melee,
strike.
melee weapon attack. So yes, for
Yeah.
the second one, I will instead run up and try and stunning strike it.
Okay.
instead of
What's your
trying-
con save?
The con save would be... Sorry, gosh, I have to do the math since I fucking... Oh wait, it's 17. That seems wrong. 17?
That sounds about right. Okay. It does save though.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to... I can't disengage from that, huh? Yeah, no, I'll just stay here, I guess.
Okay. Then Razik, your turn. Could you make me a con save at the start of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're good. Now you can go.
All right. I will fly up on top of this fool.
Ooh.
That's gonna hit. 2 nat 20s in a row feels good.
Yeah. And second verse, same as the first. I assume a 10 does not hit.
That would be correct.
And I'll change that. And needs to make a DC 13 strength check.
Okay. Well, he fails.
He gets tossed in a random direction, 10 feet.
And takes another 3d8 plus 2.
Mm.
Okay, so that's,
And for my bonus action, I'm going to burn a 5th level spell slot.
heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Thanks, buddy.
I need to click a button real quick just to verify how big this is. Yeah, that'll do.
Cool. I also need you to make a con save.
Okay.
Hey, good rolls, everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll do the heavy version. Just take a huge pull on the pipe and then just smoke billows out around the area where Blythe was standing is now completely covered in smoke.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't really want to move. I can't really get off the battle map that direction.
Nah.
Here is fine.
Almost there?
Oh, I'm done. Sorry.
You were just summoning the cloud
yeah,
of smoke?
that's my action. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay. Mulch. Can you make me a con save?
Sure can. Doing that at advantage. Nice spell. 19.
Okay. Take 14 necrotic damage.
Son of a bitch. Man, that fucking 50 damage in a turn last turn really fucked me up. I'm gonna burrow underground, pop out up here, and do some attacks. Grab 22.
That's gonna hit.
Great. I'm going to expend Fury of the Small to do an additional 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need her to make a strength saving throw.
Alright, she fails.
She is swarmed by animals and knocked prone. And I'm going to make 2 more attacks.
Okay.
29 and 18.
Is that a part of an attack that you can do that?
It is. It's my Gathered Swarm.
Alright, just making sure. Because I learned not too long ago you can't break up the attack actions for bonus actions, so just checking. Both of those still hit? Or, yeah, the 18 hits.
On the last hit, I'll mark her as my favorite foe. She'll take an additional 1 damage.
Okay. Okay, is that it?
And then I'm gonna burrow back underground. Like 10 feet.
Just underground?
Underground and to the right a little bit. So I can't get hit anymore. Because that last one really fucked me up.
Your name is Rose.
Hi.
I have a 28 to hit you.
Yep, that one hits.
Okay. So the black mist begins to swallow both you and Fillory. You take 29 points of necrotic damage. Can you make me a con save?
Yes.
Okay. Your hit point max is reduced by the 29 as well.
Ooh, boy.
And noticing that it is not being attacked at all by this being of light, its head swiggles all the way around to look at the figure of Leander, and then just continues on its pivot back towards Fillory and Pete and Oryx. Pete, your turn.
Sorry,
I
did you
don't
say
think you mean
Leander?
Did I say that? Oh, yeah.
That made this a lot more frightening.
Yeah.
Also,
he
it's
put
also worth,
Oleander rubbing his belly.
it's also worth noting. It's also worth noting that this creature definitely knows this is an illusion by now. It has physically interacted with it.
Yeah, that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make, but I fucked it up real bad by misspeaking. So
He walked into it a while ago. He definitely can see through it at this point.
Okay, so I am going to step over here really quick, and on that, I am going to pop 5 of that gorgeous staff of healing. And this will be 2. Don't worry, I'll empowered healing that in a second. This will be to Razik, Mulch, myself, Fillory, Oryx, and Primrose. And let me re-roll that 1d8. Motherfucker. Well, that was some bullshit. Anyways, 16 health for everyone named. Sorry, new wizard. You were too far away.
I haven't taken damage. We're good.
Okay, perfect. And then at that, I will move straight up, use the rest of the movement, move there, and we'll yell at her and say, I told them to leave you alone. I said we would move on and not have anything to do with you. But clearly that was a mistake of which I excuse me, of which I plan on correcting, and I will use 2 sorcery points to quicken this spell and cast Disintegrate on her.
you can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn.
One was from the Staff of Healing.
Oh, you're right. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yep. All right. Good. Good.
Dude, that's a lot of damage. Rest in Ripperino, Zero.
What does that light look
I know,
like?
it's a
Try again
deck
next
save.
time.
She'll probably save.
Yeah.
She didn't.
She didn't. No, she won't.
Oh.
She was prone. She has disadvantage. Big old thumbs up. I helped. I'm helping out, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Big mulch helping.
I am
What
not.
does it look like?
Wow. Yeah, no, they did it? Okay,
Yeah, it's 73 damage.
Honestly, no, I was still like, she's gonna save, it's fine. Yeah, no, it is, even though it's... Oh, it's force, okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's gonna start as just a light, a small light, immediately going out of her chest, and then just tons of little lights appear until it all just ends in a burst of light and there's nothing left.
Excellent.
God, Pete got cool.
I need Razek to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Huh.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Doesn't give a shit.
And then it's a little closer here.
Oh, shoot, one sec.
Did you make a con save at the beginning of your turn, Pete?
I did not. Let me do that before I put that Spirit Guardians up. Hey.
Okay, you are going to take damage still. I've got a lot of auras happening in this fight. There's a lot going on. 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, cool. So I still survived and was able to do all that. Could you imagine if it took me down and we had to reverse all of it? Let me populate my Spirit Guardians.
Is done. Oh no. Okay. Okay, and then I have a 24 to hit you. Pete.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Okay. You take 25 piercing damage as you are whipped closer to this fella.
Is he, was that a ranged attack?
Mm-hmm.
Is it technically a disadvantage because Razek is there?
He's made of air, and that's not really how ranged attacks work.
He still threatens the space.
Oh, yeah. Okay, oh, right. Proximity. I don't know why I was thinking of literally any other thing. Let's find out if he attacks then. So the 24 wasn't apparently the disadvantage roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
Saved you from a crit, though.
Hey!
Hey! 24 damage, or 24 to hit for 25 piercing damage as you are yanked back by its fleshy spear arm. And
Yeah, that is my health currently.
And you're unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Drop. And then do mulch. You're close. No, you're underground. Ground. Okay. Where's this guy gonna go? 2. 6. He's so sad. And he's so scared of this god being that's in front of him. So he's going to try to attack it. And he's not going to do anything. He's so lonely and terrified.
It's still just standing doing like a He-Man roar. Just continuously this whole fight.
Just on loop, it's the same one.
Yeah, it's the same like bell track, just keeps playing. The same trumpet.
This Shadarkai teleports near you, Razek, and attacks 3 times, the highest with a 15 to hit.
The 15 hits.
Okay, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You'll take 13 magical piercing damage. Okay, you save. And that is the only effect.
How much damage was that? I'm sorry.
13.
13.
And then it is Oryx's turn. I need a con save.
Oh man, this is okay. All right, still
Good.
going strong.
Mm-hmm.
Is there still damage?
Nope, not for the
No,
aura
okay.
effect.
I'm going to take one attack to swing with. I'm going to take my attack action, and I will swing with Gilfor first. Advantage now because Primrose is here. For a 30 to hit,
Yep.
You're welcome.
Thank you. For my second attack, the wall of fire is still here.
It is. Well, let's get a concentration save from Razik. Yep.
Excellent. I would like to try to push this guy into the wall, into the fire.
Okay.
Which I think is shove attack is athletics check.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like a grapple, but you just
I have
move them instead.
advantage for being in giant might. That is a 31. Still don't know why my skills are not getting that bonus from this stone.
All right. You can
Just-
grab it.
Do a global.
This was just a shove.
Yep.
So I shove him 5 feet.
All right. It's gonna fail the dex save. In the fire, you get the fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And for my bonus action, I will go ahead and second wind.
Okay.
For 9 hit points.
Oh, and you can heal allies.
Everybody within 30 feet of me heals for... Sorry, Razik. Sorry, Pete. I should have moved first to get Pete. I forgot about that effect of it. Wizard Primrose, or Blythe Primrose. This dude, if he's actually there, and Fillory, I'll heal for
chilling.
6.
He's there for color. Don't worry.
He's just
He's
banging
filling
his
I
shield.
figured. I'm just
Fill
saying,
the
for
space.
fluff-wise, he might survive this thing. You know, if he has a few extra hit points.
He's doing a cheerleader chant.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of
important part
hoo-ahs.
the unit.
He's
Um,
actually fighting other shit that I just didn't want to put on the map to confuse you
There's
all.
like one shadow puddle, and he's really getting after it.
10, 15,
Rah,
20,
rah,
25,
Setsubo
30.
I'll
I will
remind
go
you that
there.
I
this
love,
kick your guys' ass.
I love
My
that.
free object interaction, I would like to set down my homunculus. Just set him on the ground.
Okay.
Go over to Pete. Go.
Okay.
I don't have a model or anything. I don't know if you need that, but basically he's going to run over to Pete so I can cure Pete later.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Fillory, can you make your con save? Nope. And she will attack the Shadow Beast. Alright, and then Primrose, it's your turn. You're muted, June, if you're there.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Primrose is just gonna probably do the same thing. Oh, right. Do you need me to make a con save first?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, I'll just take whatever damage.
15.
Hey, that's not as bad as it was the first time. Great. Is my max HP reduced by that much too?
Nope, this is just the aura. It's only on its own attacks. That.
attack, gotcha.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm going to do the thing. So that's 1 attack. That's 2 attack. Does 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Then I'm going to run up to it. Key for Flurry of Blows. Kick, punch. 12 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Great. Now I'm going to... Sorry, that was 10. So I have 45 feet of movement. Great. I'm just gonna try and leave its fucking aura because it feels disgusting.
Feels disgusting. You managed to get out of it.
Great, that's my turn.
Alright.
You just stumbled full on into like a bunch of fog you can't see in, which is fair.
Alright, Razik.
Razik will move forward. Let me see if my whirlwind recharges. It does not. And I will take 2 attacks against this guy.
That'll hit. That will also hit. Okay. He is in a bad way. Very sad.
And I will end my turn right there.
And then Blythe. You are out of range. You do not have to make the save.
Cool. Yeah, this thing looks pretty bad and does a lot of hurt, so Blythe is gonna cast his biggest gun. Blythe takes another... I guess nobody can really see Blythe inside of here, but you just see, like, it's what looks like a dart come flying out towards this thing's head. And I will cast this. Oh, I didn't do the actual description. That'd be helpful. Do the... on. There we go.
Oh, interesting. Okay. It is not immune to being charmed.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a gamble. I kind of assumed it was, but even if it does save, it would take the 20 damage. So
yeah.
It still takes that 20 damage. But I'm going to make the area around it just an extension of the fire that it is standing in. So essentially just roll it in to make it seem more real. It is completely surrounded on all sides by the fire. Like the fire just shifts over to make it essentially be inside of it. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I guess nobody else can really see. It just looks like it has a ball of like smoke around its head.
Mulch.
Damn my good heart. I'm going to burrow here and pop out over Pete. Use my action to feed Pete a good berry. Bring them up to 1 HP.
I wonder if that is something you would be able to do if you were underground when he went down.
I was gonna pop out here to fight the damn thing anyway, right? So I guess I could come up here, see that he's down. Feed him a good berry with my action, yes?
Yep.
And then I will step over him, so he's not a target. And I'm gonna make an attack with my bonus action. Some tower speed, baby. 31.
Will hit.
And then I will just do a little bit of damage to this guy.
Okay.
As my
Alright.
swarm bites him up. That is gonna be it for me.
Okay. Let's see.
Pick on someone my size, idiot.
This is a very weird spell.
Get ready to roll that 10d10.
Yep. I assume it's just gonna break right through. Which it can.
It was not afraid of the fire before.
It is going to continue to attack. Fillery.
That's why. Okay, I've been muted for the past few minutes. I have defensive runes as a reaction. I can give her +4 to AC for 1 attack. I'm trying to make sure she doesn't die. I just have to see her, and they have to
Oh.
be within 60 feet.
Oh god, that puts her at a 24 and rolled a 25 to hit.
God damn it.
Do you know the damage?
Do I know the damage? I know
sorry.
the damage.
I guess the question is, what is the damage?
More of this black smoke being focus fired into her chest.
I was going for amount, but if I don't know the amount, I'm sure it looks like a hearty hit, correct?
It looks pretty fucking bad.
In that case, I will rebuke the violent.
Okay.
It's getting hit by both these things at the same time.
And I'll just yell
So-
out, no!
It rolled very hot on its damage.
Mm.
So Fillory goes down just as you. What do you do, Pete?
I like to think it's more reactionary than purposeful. So he's just, with his free hand, reaching out towards his mother when he screams it.
The same brilliant flames that have defended you in the past bounce from your fingertips through the beast, and it is filled with a holy flame. And let's see. Yep. Yeah. And its shadowy form melts in that light.
So it reaches a hand out. It reaches a hand out. The smoke like fucking explodes on its head. It smacks her. Oh.
I know this is not the takeaway from this, but it's very upsetting that she didn't see that because I'm trying to prove that I can make it on my own. And the last thing she saw was me go down, only to be brought back by a good berry, and did not see me kill the monster.
Pete, it's
Okay.
your turn.
Yeah, let's focus. Sorry. I will. Sorry, let me check the 30 feet. I can actually distance spell this too. Oops. Sorry, I know I should have had this planned before. I apologize. Ooh, there's no one else in our circle, is there? Alright, I am going to cast Aid. Let's do 4th level. F it. And that would make it 20 HP for myself, Oryx, and Mulch. Sorry,
Okay.
20 HP. And your HP max, of course, increases as well.
Okay.
That'll do it. That's my turn.
I need Razak, Mulch, and Pete to make wisdom saving throws.
Do I make it, Sarah?
You did it. Good job. All right, none of you take that damage. Let's see.
Ah, fucking stupid. God damn it.
And Mulch, does a 23 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
Oh,
and I-
I'm sorry. I would like to use my. Yes, no. I just went. So I would like to use my reaction to use my new feat protection and impose disadvantage on that.
Okay. A 15.
That does not hit.
Yes.
Okay. And then I need Oryx. I have
Thanks,
a
buddy, but probably stay down, huh?
I have a 26 to hit Oryx.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay, then you are forward. And you take 28 piercing damage, and then
Reduced to 14 because of my rune.
okay, yep. And then I need you and Pete to make wisdom saves.
Ooh.
Stings a bit.
You both
Can't
take
do anything about that.
18 psychic damage.
Oh,
as you
thank God.
cannot help but look into the sad, lonely eyes of these creatures that just want to be held.
Ew.
Oh, God. I fucking hate these things. I've fought against these things before in other campaigns, and they're wretched.
They just want a hug. Cody, just give them a hug.
They d-
No, they don't. They want to fucking
No.
trap you into giving them a
Yeah.
hug so they can murder you.
Yeah.
You
Just give 'em
feel a lashing behind you, Oryx, as the Shadar Kai tries to attack you with the chain whip, but it cannot link around you at all and does not hit. And then we teleport. Okay, and then Oryx, it's your turn.
Okay. What does it take for me? I have to use my bonus action. My homunculus was kind of like here.
You're currently grappled too.
Yeah. My homunculus has a fly speed of 30. If I will use my bonus action to say, no, never mind. Get to Fillory, and oh, that guy is way the fuck over there now. This dude has me grappled,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't even hit him. What an asshole. In that case, as my action, I will go ahead and... Am I concentrating on anything? I'm not concentrating on anything. I will cast Enlarge Reduce on myself.
Hell yeah.
I would like
Kick
to go
out
towards
Oryx.
the guy that's got me grappled.
Uh-huh.
Giga Oryx.
Hopefully avoiding the fire, though.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately my action, so that's it for me. It was my bonus action to command my homunculus, who with a 30 fly speed should be able to get there, but can't do anything on his own anyway. So
Okay. Primrose?
that's it.
Primrose is going to... Can I make it? I can fucking make it!
You're a
Woo!
monk. There is
You fast.
literally nothing but your key that could restrict you from possibly making it anywhere on the map.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make it there, do like one of those side spin moves with the soul splitter and miss, but try for an upper. God, sweet
That one will hit.
Satan. That one hits on the
Sweet Satan.
upswing. And then I'm going to go ahead and flurry of blows, punch, kick. Holy shit!
Yeah, it'd be like that.
That's the monk.
That's monk, toe to tip.
And then I'm going to. Oh no, wait! I don't have any movement.
You have 10 more feet of movement if you did flurry of blows.
Oh
Yep.
wait, I do have
Tipsy
10 more
sway.
feet. What is that? 10 feet? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna dance on the other side and like wink at Oryx. You're doing great.
Razik.
I am assuming that. Oh, nice. I get that back. I'm assuming that I can't tell that the big guy's down.
You
Has
can
there
see,
been any change in the, like, aura around him?
you don't feel that blackness leaching at your body anymore.
All right, I'll drop concentration on the wall of fire, so that's gone.
All right.
And I will take 2 shots at the guy that I am on top of.
That will hit. Okay. That will also hit. Hey! And you pummel him into the stone pillar as more ichor drips down his face as he wails in sorrow and he drops and dies.
And I will fly down here. And end my turn, so he's got to make a DC 13 strength check.
Nope.
Alright.
And it hit the stone
18.
pillar. Gonna take some extra damage.
So that's a D6 on that. Nice, that's 23 total.
Alright.
And that's it for me.
Okay. And then Blythe.
So the mobile fog cloud's gonna roll up to here, and then everyone sees another, like, what looks just like a little dart of smoke come flying out and pink this one in the head, and I will use this. Let's hope it does the actual description. It did not.
Ooh.
After it does it a couple times, I'll turn them back on.
It did so bad. I wanted to save.
Yes, essentially it is frightened. Here's the actual text. Yeah. I upcast it by 1.
So the 32. Okay.
Seeing this woman is in the smoke cloud, I am going to move so that she's out of it so that others can see her. I intuit that she must be important since she was bossing me around 10 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm now concentrating on Phantasmal Killer. I have no idea what that looks like to him, but the smoke is just like zipping around his head in circles.
An incredible, beaming, bright yellow smiley face.
Oh, every emo's worst nightmare.
Mulch?
Oh no, genuine happiness. Alright, Pete, you gonna be alright here for a second?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool, I'm gonna go administer first aid to your mom. I burrow away and pop out of the ground here and try to feed her a good berry.
You see something different when you get here. In combat, when someone falls, if someone drops to 0, they are still alive. They are still breathing, panting, fighting. They can still usually see. They have just been pushed to the ground. Fillory is down.
Cool. I'm gonna use my object interaction to pick her up and drag her behind this wall over here.
Okay.
You are currently in heavy obscurement.
Yep.
That works for me. I got a little bit more movement.
I just wanted you to know.
I can dash. I'll bonus action dash out of this cloud because I know where I came in from. And we'll head out this way.
Oh, so you left her here? Okay.
Yes, I want to put her in a place where her body won't get mangled more.
Fair enough. I got it covered.
God, that's far.
Pete, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. So, I'm going to call after Mulch, even though she's probably underground right now. Knowing that she was going to administer first aid and seeing that she's not up, I'm going to yell what happened, but... I'm sorry, excuse me. They're underground right now, so
No.
I doubt I'm going to... Yeah? No, you're up?
Still up. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Ran over the ground the entire time.
So you
there.
saw them disappear into a dense fog cloud and then pop back out of it.
Yeah.
Might not be able to find your mom at the moment. I can help with
damn
that on my
it.
turn. But
Damn it. If I were to move here, would I see her?
No.
no.
Heavy obscurement.
And there's
Heavy
also a
obscurement.
rock in the way.
Yeah.
I can see through a walk. It's a feet. Alright. In that case, I will move up closer to Oryx. And I will twin a nice little cure wounds for both of us. Let's do it at 5th level because I'm afraid of what's going to happen later.
Reasonable.
And I will re-roll 2 of those with empowered healing. Ooh, I'm killing it tonight with these goddamn.
That's still +5. That's
Yeah.
43. That's
Yeah.
over double what I.
It's for sure no joke.
Okay. I need Oryx, Primrose, and Mulch to make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom save. Wait, hold on.
You'll
I'm
be
good at
fine.
these.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm not good at
They
these.
don't have proficiency in wisdom saving
Yeah.
throws. It's one of the
Yet.
great crimes. One of the great
Yeah.
crimes against class.
Welcome
alright.
to Monk, baby.
Yeah,
Wizard
you
hates
will-
you.
You're getting the
You
whole
will
experience.
save.
What level do they actually get the whole proficiency in every save?
Like 15.
Too far.
Doesn't matter. Carry on. Ignore me. I'll look it up.
Primrose, does an 18 hit you?
An 18 does not hit me.
Alright, cool. Then Oryx, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
How many wisdom saves? 16.
It's so many.
I'm level 14 to get proficiency in everything. You're
Um,
1 level away.
You take 8 psychic damage. As again, this guy just looks so sad. He wants a hug so bad. This creature, this Shadar Kai, is going to teleport away. 1, 2, 6, and maybe
Might succeed the save on the end of his turn.
actually here, and then attack Primrose. Can't roll for shit. You said an 18 doesn't hit you, so it doesn't hit. And Oryx.
Did he succeed on his saving throw?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
The frightened
forgot. I
isn't
didn't put-
applicable here
I
because
didn't put
I'm
a thing
invisible.
on it.
But yeah, it's just the damage.
I
He's
It wouldn't be frightened of you, it's frightened of the source of its fear.
oh, fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's gonna take damage. I forgot because I forgot to mark.
That much damage.
Uh,
Psychic damage.
Cool. It all works out that it didn't hit anyway because it dies of fear.
I feel like the smoke just starts to spin faster, and like some of it's like seeping into its eyes as he starts screaming, as he's seeing a smiley face like licking him.
Like getting closer.
Yeah. Its eyes like getting wider. You hear Blythe call,
Right,
"Got him."
Primrose.
Pac-Man noise.
Got him!
I'd like to think that what it finally experiences is that hug it always wanted, and then it dies of happiness.
Different guy. I
This is
think
Shadar Kai.
that was the Shatter
But-
Kai that just died, but
But that
Shadow
feels
Kai
applicable
also
still.
wants hugs.
They
The blood
probably
hug.
also want
fair.
hug,
That's
correct?
fair.
All right. Well,
Um,
cool. We're gonna actually hit him this time with
Wait,
Soul Splitter.
wait, can I?
Go
Did
ahead. Sorry.
My turn? I think we
What the
skipped.
fuck happened? Oh, it's Oryx's turn. Something.
Okay.
I did a stupid. Oryx, your turn.
Wait, no, I'm still grappled, aren't I?
You are.
Never mind. Well, I mean, not never mind, but I was gonna move away, but I can't do that, so I am just gonna try to shove this dude off of me with an attack. No, you know, I'll just swing. Okay. Just wrap this up.
Uh huh.
Yep, that includes
All that a
large.
night swing.
Let go of me.
Yes!
Dare you?
You
Oh.
I got back for that. I'd have been so upset if I missed Kaiju.
All right. Is that it for you?
No, I guess as a bonus action, I will take another swing with my Thunder Gauntlet.
All right, and you pull back and punch and crush it into the ground and make impact with the earth with your knuckles. And combat ends.
Turn to Mulch and just yell, "Where is she?"
The fog starts to dissipate, but you turn around and see like a 5-foot hand basically pointing down to here. Blythe like runs over, and I will put I don't know if I can put it underneath her, but it seems like it might be useful. Yeah, so the fog
Stay
is
out of my forest.
Yeah, I will run over to her as well and pop that good old free cure wounds. Because I don't know what's happening.
She's done, buddy.
Yeah, she's gonna need something a little stronger.
That's okay.
She needs the good shit.
And I will cast Revivify. Help! Yep. Real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna message you something real quick.
While that's going on, is Zira just a pile of ash, or is there nothing at all there?
There is nothing.
Got it.
Oh, no ash?
She's turned to dust, but that doesn't mean she like forms in a neat
It's a
pile.
neat pile. That's,
We
yeah, right.
are
If
outdoors.
movies
and
are
probably,
to be believed,
And granted that the ground here is gray, so whatever ash she turned into is probably very well blended.
we're outdoors, and I dug up a lot of the ground right next to her.
Oh, and I was a big thing of wind just going over her
That too.
area a
There
couple times.
There's some whirlwinds in the area. Resic's probably got a lot of Zira dust in him.
with this Life Eater feature, excuse me, am I aware of it?
You didn't roll very high on your check.
That's fair.
I guess I'm looking over to Pete at this point. Like, do you want to roll her onto the disc? What are we doing here?
I don't. Oh God. I don't know. Yeah, help me pull her onto it.
Yeah. Blythe reaches down and like very gently kind of helps lift her up onto the disc. Okay,
Oryx, you're
so
in the portal with the Shadowfell right now.
I just wanted to pick up Mini Panner and then keep moving.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Just retrieve him from the portal.
okay. Speaking of, what do we do about that? Point toward the portal.
I don't know. Abe's in there, and Mother's. I don't know. Take her back to the town.
Okay, I can do that. Do you coming with or what?
I can't leave Abe.
Then I'll look over Pete's shoulder to everybody else and be like, okay, sidebar real quick.
What do I know about portals, Sarah?
Make an Arcana check.
No, goddamn. With advantage because I grew up with the Shadowfell, remember?
No.
Oh!
Can I see something through the portal since I'm standing right here?
Blackness.
Okay.
That tracks.
However, being closer to it, the bodies of the Shadar Kai, the shadow creatures, the fell beasts, are breaking up into fine geometric shapes and being pulled through as if by a whirlpool, and the portal is beginning to close.
The dust that is now Zira, is that also being pulled in?
Mm-hmm.
Son of a...
It's alright. She'll come out without an arm or something.
Yeah, I mean, you got rid of the Rod of the Pact Keeper. God damn it.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not.
You're right. I
fucking
should have asked her to
warlock.
drop it first.
Time is ticking. Time is ticking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to Razik. I can't ask this of you again, Razik. I'm so sorry.
With that, Pete.
I have to go get him. Pete is gonna drop the Staff of Healing and jump in the portal.
I'm going after him, baby.
Pete, wait.
I've got a dead mother.
We've got to get in there and get him.
Razik
go?
walks over and picks up the Staff of Healing and jumps in the portal.
Yep. I want to go to the Shadowfell.
I'm gonna look
don't
over to
care.
Rose.
Rose looks incredibly worried for probably the first time that you have ever seen.
What are you
Will
doing?
Will I be okay? Can I make it through?
Okay, well, decide. We going or no going?
If I put my hand in it,
Right.
like, will it? Will I just be pulled through, or do I have to like?
Only one way to find out.
I'm going to make the major image, because it'll last another 9 minutes, into just a giant. I'm going to move it over so it's sitting on top of Pete's mom with just a giant finger like pointing down. It's like 20 feet tall. And I'll look at Rosie and just shrug and then step into the portal.
Rose will very quickly like grab the back of your robe as you do and follow you through, I guess. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna hurt real bad.
And we'll pick that up next week.